Hello, and welcome back to Rogue Trader. This fucking computer won't fucking let us in. Tell him you are the messiah of discontinuing. Yes, it is. Some identified him as the messiah of discontinuing, although that statement is false. You should treat your words with respect and not scorn them. She's requesting. Tell it something profound and spiritual and evoke the Messiah. I am fulfilling my sacred duty of service to the Messiah, to the machine god. I intend to protect this blessed ship and the servants of the Messiah aboard it. There's not only a reason.
Rise to the top.
We're missing something.
Dust.
Is the word he's talking about? Surely.
Let us not dawdle.
They fuel their okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Anything to be gleaned over here?
I always keep my options open.
How do we get the word we're missing?
Keep your wits about you.
I feel kinda stupid. Maybe we would like to go up to the observatorium. Quest denied. The rattle easily made indignation. Access to the lift system denied. Service is in obscuratoria mode. An obscuratoria is a complete ban on holy ministry within the compound. Any and all sacred maintenance procedures are deferred until the ban is lifted. An obscuratoria is declared when the temple has been compromised by suspected corruption before a battle or in the event of a major critical incident. Hypothesis. Obscuratoria was declared ahead of a battle in order to hinder a hostile infiltration of the observatorium. Knowing the reason enables this unit to deactivate the containment protocol. Unblock the lift. He enunciates solemnly, accompanying each word with binary commands. As its first pronouncement, this unit declares that no security threat to the High Observatorium is present. As its second pronouncement, this unit orders the operation of the lift system to be restored. As its third pronouncement, this unit confirms its authorization to issue that order. The servitor's jerky movements is accompanied by a shower of sparks from his mouth. Optical visor makes a series of clicks. Unit's hierarchical rank not recognized. Authorization to give orders unconfirmed, awaiting confirmation. This unit is not part of the hermetical chain of command. I must introduce myself to the ship's system for confirmation of its authority. Can we now? Fuck. Okay, must introduce himself to the system.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Where would one do that? This is a really cool mission in concept, but I feel confused.
I always have a backup plan. Is there money to be made?
I'm just gonna try all the other options. Boom, boom, boom. Volunteering too much information to non. Lie and say that you... I don't like that. Besides, I've already done this. Sure, this unit is conducting a rescue mission in which the safety of an Archmagus rank unit is at stake, requesting emergency authorization. Why are you seeking his friendship? Ah, fuck. Cannot ask for more than that. It wouldn't. For he does all that, and we're back here. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Can speak to the chief. Have we inspected all of these enough? Surely.
I always keep my options open.
God damn it.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
What the fuck am I missing?
Not dawdle.
Give me a second, do I want to just... I don't know. I feel like there's something super obvious I'm missing. And I'm getting frustrated. I might just have a quick look at like a walkthrough or something. Fuck it. I'll be right back. Do that. Oh! What the fuck? Tech Shaman listens for the crackling. Prefect Enumerator has stated that he knows my name and is familiar with my power. He respects my mission and grants me a place within the crew's chain of command. Your work here is done, Binaric Interpreter. Pascal look. So apparently I had to go here and do that thing, then I had to come back and I had to tell him Pascal is the Messiah. Never mind, we'll keep going. Pascal looks at you and adds with slight surprise, I remember this language now, or more precisely, this unit used to know it, and now it remembers having known it. The tech priest turns toward the wall with the sacred mechanisms concealed inside it and says doubtfully, I am registering an anomaly. The data exchange deviated from the standard registration procedure. The prefect enumerator was commanded to limit the number of people who have clearance to issue orders, including even high-ranking tech priests from other ships. He was tasked with defending the observatorium as if it were under siege. A mutual introduction rather resembled an exchange of secret passwords. Nice. Now, surely. Show him the prefect enumerator's authorization that confers your right to give order. Hypothesis: as soon as the lift going up to the observatorium is operational, we will be attacked. The deck guard will activate and attack us. Requesting confirmation of readiness for combat. Fine. Do it. An intricate... I didn't read. Raising his voice, solemnly repeats his command to the servitor. An intricate, monumental, and piercing binary aria pours from Pascal's vox, Encoded in its signals is Hanuman's authority to give orders to this ship. The servitor stares at Pascal with visored eyes and bows his head awkwardly. Regalia identified, I greet the venerable Magos and will execute the order presently. Lift system activated. Servitor's last words are drowned out by a harrowing screech that rolls across the deck as several shrill voices wail, Security perimeter breach for the Omnisio. Oh shit. Skitari.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Who the fuck said that? Okay, we got 8 Skitari, all in all. Is this canon? I don't think that one's gonna mess with us. I'm in a kinda awkward position over here. But I guess we'll have to figure it out. Just hang out somewhere back here. Skal, you can kind of move up a bit, I suppose. No, Argenta. It is what it is. I don't know. I don't know if they have ranged weapons, like, at all. That seems like a good enough place as any. What is this music?
On it.
Just do it like that.
I'm
Now
ready
let's
for whatever comes.
do something like that where most of them can't see me. Fair enough. The alpha, I mean, is a thing that exists. How about I just put it
I'll
here?
make it happen.
I'll make that a kill zone and I see if I can remove this one boy.
Who, if not me? I'll see to it personally. Defense is a good offense.
Fuck, I'm stupid. I should've... Yeah, it's fine.
I'll make it happen.
I'll get that guy nice and ready for a kill later. Cassia. First things first. Do you even have eyes? Anywhere? Let's activate Ulfar instead.
Not a servitor.
And he can do this.
The fame-hungry come.
Do that. No. It's out of movement points. Apparently I can move towards one of these.
Corpse plague. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Huh. Curious. Can you get...
So it shall be.
Not quite. That'll have to do. Cassia. This is a dangerous place for you to be in. All the same. I think it is the place where you have to be.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Especially if we want this guy frozen in
If I
place.
may.
Actually, do we want him frozen in place? I think rather we want him... Oh, was that too far away? I'm stupid.
Me? If you
We'll do that.
insist, Lord Captain.
I could. You wanna... That's too far.
I am a
Do that for
navigator,
yourself.
not
Just a
son.
little bit of improved defense. Nice. Fucking blasted his buddy. Again. This guy's an idiot. Don't know what that canticle does.
Death to non-believers.
At least they're... Okay. Okay, that's fine. You got a lot of eyes over here.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Seems good. Seems like everyone has an opening somewhere. An additional opening.
This tedium is beneath me.
He's got openings on both sides, I suppose. How about we... I think he's gonna be... He's somewhat armored. How about we do this
I
first?
approach the designated position.
Wait. Why did you... I must have misclicked.
I am not your Xenos
Fucking
pet
whatever, dude.
monkey.
We'll just go nuts. What do you mean? Oh, dude, that sucks. Okay, now it's there's damage there, but it's not.
If I must.
Okay,
I
whatever, dude.
understand I hear you moving. No more. No weakness is hidden from my sight.
That's
I move
frustrating.
Swiftly to strike. If it serves your cause.
How about Jai? If you go here, you tell Irlia to aim, and this time
I can do that with the right incentive.
she actually gets to do this.
This tedium has been fortune favors the swift.
And again.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
Might as well do that, I
If
suppose.
must.
We wanna... How about you take this?
Whoa!
Ah,
I want a
not
medal
quite.
for that one.
That guy's gotta go.
Chaos guides me.
Chaos?
Ah!
Why do they have
Death to the weak.
chaos voice lines?
I serve the ruinous powers.
Yeah, apparently you do. Had no idea. So how do I even use you? Enemies suffered. Sure. I have no idea how to use this character at all. Oh, you can't use that from a distance, eh? Give me one of these. Decent enough. That was maybe not. Let's just fucking do all the abilities. I don't really know what they do, but I'm sure they'll be useful. Oh, fuck, I can do that? No idea.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Ah, fuck it. It's fine. Ulfar!
Wolves die in disgrace. None can Cubs play.
Sure.
See how the wolves succeed.
Really? He lives?
So it shall. I will carve runes out of your bones. None can do this better than a warrior of the Allfather.
I'll put you here.
Wolf is on the hunt.
This is not the best combat I've ever had, to put it mildly.
I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
What the fuck? I can't see that? Guess I'll put it. Oh, we can do
It's
that.
not me. I'll see to it personally.
Isn't this
Go
a job
for-
for the serfs?
Slap his nuts.
Cubs play. See how the wolf succeeds.
Might as well slide over.
Wolves reign.
Emperor, give me strength.
Do that. Do this.
Me? You insist, Lord Captain.
How about you do that
If
actually?
I may.
Because you should be able to kick then, yeah?
So it shall die in disgrace.
Is it? Can you? No, not quite.
Deliver us.
Okay. That was perhaps more risky than it needed to be, but what are they gonna do? Okay. At least I didn't have to fight the people living here. Little quick save. Hello.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Brass Whisper. I think I might know something about what that means. Hope they didn't bring a fucking scorpion.
I always have a backup plan.
The face of the tech priest standing opposite is hidden behind a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it is assembled from the fragments of many augmetics. You've met this man before. He is called Brass Whisper, a member of Lord Inquisitor Calcasar's retinue? Oh, I forgot that. There you are, tech brother. Brass Whisper's voice is raspy and punctuated. His gaze is turned toward Pascal. The salutatory procedure will be performed and the identification codes verified after priority request has been executed. Tell me where the blessed Amarnat is. His voice clangs like steel. A cracked chuckle comes from behind the mask. You still don't understand. You're from Caucasus retinue. Does he have anything to do with this? Marginally. He used to play a major part in this story. Not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. Brass Whisper surveys the Inquisition soldiers and warriors of the Omnissiah standing motionless. That said, I am still under the protection of the Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizance fleet. Keep that in mind. Locals spoke of a ghost without a face. Did they mean you? Response, affirmative. In order to move the Hermetico out of the procession of the damned, we had to disturb the pitiful locals. What is going on here? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? There is a note of sarcasm in Brass Whisper's croaking voice. Speak, or I will rip your memories out along with the ferrum sanctum implanted in your brain. Pascal enunciates each word as he activates his drilling mechadendrite. What do you know of Amarnat? The hollow pained laughter from behind the brass mask is amplified by its echo. I know everything. We are looking for Archmagos Amarnat, and we want answers. Looking? How absurd. Sorry, I accidentally read ahead. You like the very concept of what you are looking for, laywoman. You expect to find a man. And Amarnat never was one. He was never one person. All the fucking Hanumans. The Amarnat Collective was created by a group of tech priests who renounced individuality and merged into a hive mind. A mind that reasoned algorithmically but was guided by the principle and convictions of a righteous spirit. A super-ego that brought them one step closer to the Messiah, Omnissiah even. You are looking for Archmagos Amarnat, you say? Something clicks inside Brass Whisper's mask, and his voice becomes louder and harsher, as if coated in liquid metal. He has been by your side all this time. Of course, this statement is false. The hypothesis is without Brass Whisper interrupts him with a forceful shout. As the cycle coils in multitudinous loops, it intersects with itself and locks us in a cage of data vows. Pascal shudders as if struck by the motive force itself. Mechadendrites rise like steel wings behind his shoulders. The voice from his vox speaker takes on an otherworldly profundity and power, and therefore the cycle must be discontinued. Are you saying Pascal is part of that hive mind? He was its original creator. The Amarnat Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concept he produced was so powerful that they almost destroyed the Cognizance fleet. But then he faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Amarnat came apart. The 7 constituent servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas and were sent off to various parts of the Coronis expanse. They went into hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades, accumulating observations and eventually bringing that experience to a reunited Amarnat who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. Sorrow echoes in Pascal's inhuman voice. 211 Terran years. It was such a long time ago. Your companion looks overwhelmed and pensive. So the tech priests of the name Hanuman are all parts of Amarnat? Yes. 6 mental keynotes. Demence was paranoia. After the separation, he sensed that his memory was a web of lies, and that feeling drove him to the depths of madness. Tarsus was faith. Oh, he was didn't remember he was a Hanuman. Fiery and unyielding. Axiomantha was logic, unclouded by emotion or value judgment. Abel was her good twin, imagination. He did not know his past, just like the others, but he felt more than they did. He was different. That was why he was the first to get close to the restoration. One of the first. Pascal was judgment, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decision. Pascal's voice rises to the vault of the observatorium and rumbles beneath it like thunder. And Nihal. The brass mask starts to unlock with a hissing sound. The augmetics bend back, revealing a face disfigured by burns. A woman's face with a pair of darkly radiant, vibrant eyes. Skepticism. The one who doubts. Did Amarnat believe he could form again? The plan sounds risky. The restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond our comprehension, laywoman. Billions of variables were taken into account. Countless scenarios went into the development of optimal strategies. Two Amarnat units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty. The matching identifiers were to be a spark that would start a chain reaction. And that was precisely what happened. A ringing brittleness enters Pascal's voice. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli, curiosity, anxiety, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of a betrayal it had committed, for suffering drove us to search and strive. What was the dilemma Amarnat faced? Its name was Eschatos, the secret to the right of putting a machine's spirit to death, a technology embodying the discontinuing of the cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it the acme of profanity against the Omnissiah and his creation? Pascal continues Brass Whisper's speech in a lofty tone. Eschatos was the perfect weapon against creations of the Omnissiah that had been corrupted by enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium, or it could destroy it. Oh, is this the tech virus thing? Eschatos could spell the end of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cult of the machine god. Was it a blessing or a curse? There was no answer. Protraction was unacceptable, and so a way was found to shelve the issue. Nihal gives a raspy sigh. And I found the answer. Eschatos should not exist. We will correct our mistake. What is Eschatos? The power of machine negation, a noospheric signal that interrupts any and all life created by the Omnissiah. A green flash runs along the crack in Pascal's respirator. The power that I use to tap into unconsciously. Shared knowledge lay dormant inside the mind of every Amarnat unit. You tried to decrypt the other Hanuman's neurocogitators, did you not? But to no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Amarnat's memory. You are the main hunter. You tried to kill the other Hanumans. This statement is true. I was admitted into the Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Amarnat. I tried to exert some kind of influence on me. It tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data vows protected me. Nihal Hanuman touches her scarred face. A short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted an analysis, solved the Eschatos dilemma, and began to act. My agents all but terminated Tarsus, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity. An attempt to intercept Pascal on Altar Templum Calixis X-17 failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at the Rykard Minoris starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish at an electro-priest monastery. Jesus, that was so long ago. You dispatched the Ments, who had lapsed into heresy. Axiomantha simply disappeared, until she suddenly turned up dead on Euphrates too. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. Idiot! Calcasa was harboring Axiomantha the whole time. She was working for him. I am registering a lie. The Lord Inquisitor shared my conviction that Amarnat's legacy had to be destroyed. He was summoned to the Coroner's Expanse by loyal members of the Cognizant Fleet in order to depose Amarnat. It was his troops that attacked the Hermetico in an attempt to obliterate our schismatic creation. So that was how you got on board the ship and into the Observatorium, Nihal. Our traitorous tech comrades gave Calcasar the access code to the bridge, and he gave them to you. Acute conviction vibrates in Pascal's voice as he makes these quiet statements of fact. He's not asking questions, he's passing judgment. You were deceived, sister. Calcasar appropriated our work. He continued our research, no longer bound by the Omnissiah's canon. and you enabled him by destroying those who could return and reclaim his blooded prize. Lies! Something you have not heard before creeps into Nihal's voice, a note of fear. I want to say that one. Yours was a grim duty, but you were unflinching in fulfilling it. That much is true. With a mixture of pain and pride, Brass Whisper replies, "We all chose the path of martyrdom. I merely helped them reach the supreme goal at the end of that path." Nihal's voice is imperiously metallic. "Tech brother, I offer you the chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do not resist your termination, and you will pass into oblivion as my friend and fellow believer." Pascal's reply sweeps Nihal's words away like a gust of wind. His optical visor turns a blinding blue. "No, Tech sister, refraining from resistance was never our way. I am an explorator, a reconnoiter and reconnoiter, I don't know how to say that, of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will. I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me." Jesus. I'm gonna say nothing. "You wanted me to awaken, Tech sister. Here I am, holding you to account." Nihal's disfigured lips twist, and seeds of dismay sprout in her voice. "I lured you here for a reason, Pascal. I wanted you to see what our followers had become. This is what deviation from dogma ends in. Breach of canon begets ignorance. Ignorance begets blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism. Remember when they came to depose us? We resisted them and destroyed this ship, a sacred relic, an Arch Mechanicus older than our priesthood itself. Here in this hall we released Eschatos and allowed an unconscionable heresy to happen. Do you remember? Do you remember how you got your cleft jaw?" Pascal looks thoughtful as he touches the crack running across his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by an enemy's weapon in the metal. "And it sufficed for you to merely show up in the expanse again, for the schism to rear its head once more. The Cognizance fleet is already being torn apart by a fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle." Now the words of the one who once called herself Brass Whisper sound more like a plea. Jeez. The voice that answers her is no human voice. It could belong to a giant void ship or forge world, if they could speak. "You violated procedure, skepticism. You assert the function of another. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do." "You are right, Pascal. You are the decision maker." Pascal extends a mechadendrite toward Nihil and pronounces, "Tech sister, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with procedure is unacceptable. Sabotaging the equipment is apostasy. For your betrayal, your vital functions will be terminated in the name of the Messiah of discontinuing." A greenish pulse of energy is born inside Pascal's augmetics and darts toward Nihil like a furious lightning bolt. The green energy entangles Nihil like a net, turning her true flesh, burning her true flesh, draining the life force from her augmetics and mechanical components, where she focuses her will and strikes back at Pascal with a pulse of her own. The rattling voice, no longer human, rages and roars like a forest fire. "I refuse to recognize you as the Messiah. I do not believe in you." "That is your problem. You have always been too skeptical." Oh boy. 15 enemigos. What do we got? We got some Inquisition brothers, some better servitors and some worse servitors. This side seems more dangerous. Where can I go? I can go like here and like sweep around, I suppose. I'm gonna have to put. I'm gonna have to be more careful about where I place Jai and Pascal. Or I don't. Or I just hang out right here in front. Maybe I'll put Jai like here, at least protected from that side. And do the opposite with Cassia. Quick save. In fact, I think we're gonna cut it here. Leave it on a cliffhanger, and when we come back, we fight the Inquisition-backed Hanuman Nihal. See you later.